Damn, right there.
What's going on, people? What is going on, man? This is your boys, the heavy hitters, the full heavy hitters this time. As you see, I'm your boy, 6-man KStylzz. I guess you could say I'm back. What Cam Newton say after Carolina won? I'm back. But as you see to my stage right over here, you see this crazy fool right here, as you know him as the mad scientist himself. Yeah. Mad Mike Sports, the great one. And as you see at the bottom of me, we know him as the minister. The calm before the storm. Jude. Talk. Sports. And guess what? We have another one of our AFN brethren here joining us tonight. If y'all don't know him by now, let me go ahead and introduce you. If you don't know J-Rock, this is the Lord of the Discord, the Hawaiian shirt king himself, J-Rock for life.
Hey, don't be coming back on this show. Hey, look, hey, I like that. I like that. Hawaiian shirt. I like that. Don't make me pop up on here with a Hawaiian shirt. I go with you.
Hey, man. Hey. Somebody talking about I look like I lost weight already. Like, yeah.
Everybody, welcome back, KStylzz in the chat. Come on, give me the sixes in the chat. Welcome back.
Go to sixes. Go to six.
Welcome back. I need all of that.
Oh, man. If a lot of people don't know, appendicitis is no joke around here, boy. If a lot of people don't know that, that is an infection of your appendix. And the problem was my appendix blew up like this. Which if I didn't catch it in time, that bitch would have ruptured inside my system. And
that's a whole other problem.
It might not be no KStylzz anymore. Let's just say that. So, enough for the sad stuff, man. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, people?
With them sixes.
What's going on? How y'all doing? I'm still trying to get my energy back up. Still trying to get it back up a little bit. But hey, KStylzz gonna be 100% here soon. What's going on, fellas? What we got for him tonight?
Ooh, man. Thursday night football.
I don't know. I always forget to load the news up, but what's some news? Oh, I got one right off bat. These guys ain't playing no games with these players right now. I think the patience have worn thin with not only Arthur Smith, but Dean Pease. They're quietly starting to call players out. We saw in the post game that Arthur pretty much said the receivers are just not winning their one-on-one opportunities. They're not beating their man on man. That's what man coverage is. It's just one-on-one. One-on-one, you have to beat your man, and the wide receivers are just not doing it. So when you have a struggling offense, a struggling running game, wide receivers got to do what they got to do, and they're just not winning that one-on-one opportunities. Not only that, Dean Pease pretty much stated in his press conference, he's calling out one guy in particular, and I want to give the guy who always says, "That's my dog." Go ahead, Jude. What am I talking about?
I know who you're talking about. Dante Fowler Jr. That's my dog. Y'all know I always say that's my dog.
That's my dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog. Yeah, man.
Hey, wait a minute. Before we get to that's my dog, why was Jamal? Hey, it's been a while, so you know what we forgot to do, right?
Yeah, we did.
No, we forgot to do it. We working it back here, so you know it's time. Before we get to my dog, let's go ahead and get the real cow back in full effect. I apologize, people. Like I said, you work with me. Now, if I can get my mouse to do what I needed to do, we'll be all right. All right. But like I said, we're gonna get to this real roll call here. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do a few names. There's so many names in here, so I can't get all y'all at one time. We got Joseph Thornton in the building. We got Floyd Donnelly. We got Raheem DeVille. We got Asia Green. We got Black Heart, Low Ski. We got Michael Walker, ATM 534. We got Reggie C2K. We got Jamarius 58. Let's see. We get a few more in here. YMOF Jamal. Of course, he got to get shouted out because he mentioned that I didn't say the shit. So we got Dreddy in the building. We got Jerry Bowie. We got shouts out to Noah Tyndale. He been doing his thing. That's AFN fam. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love. We got CK22. See, now my computer acting a complete ass right now. Miss Maggie T, she's in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all show her some love as well. Man, I don't care about my bad, y'all. I don't know what it is about every time I do this thing. All of a sudden, somebody will pop up in some news about something I don't give a damn about. USK night, and we're gonna do the last couple ones. We got Prove It, and we got the Real. And we're gonna go with Bubble Gum. All right, go ahead, Ju. You said he said that's my dog. What's going on with that's my dog?
Oh man, he got the sick.
Oh man. Oh.
I had to go grab the prop while you was doing the roll call. Yeah, they called my boy out. I like it. Dean Pease called him out, and I like the way that he did it. He didn't go go in, but what he said is, we need a guy on the edge that can win one-on-one matchups, point blank in the period. They asked how did Dante Fowler look in the last game, and he basically stated that like nobody really stood out. Dante Fowler really didn't do anything. We didn't really get any pressures, and like I said, we played bad all the way around. So I do think that Dante Fowler coming back from injury. What can you expect coming back off of injury? This week, Thursday, is going to be a big game. We playing against a rookie quarterback. So this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity for someone to step up. And Dante Fowler, that's my dog. That's my guy, man. He has that edge. He plays with that edge. If LT was up here, he calls him Vic Beasley that plays the run. That's what he calls him. The Vic Beasley 2.0, basically. He just don't rush the passer, but he's a guy that'll get after you in the run game. So to be honest, if the Falcons want to get a pass rush, it starts with getting after it in the running game. You have to stop the run. You can't, like if you look at a lot of the last 2 or 3 games, guys are getting on first and second down 7, 8, 9 yards a clip running the football. So that puts you in 3rd and shorts, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. You can't rush the passer when it's 3rd and 2, really, because it's so short. The playbook is wide open where you can throw the ball or run the ball. So really what we have to start doing better before we even talk about getting after the passer, we have to play the run better, point blank in the period. Like you don't get the rush. Rushing the quarterback is a privilege. You don't get a chance to rush the quarterback if on first down you're allowing teams to get 7 to 8 yards a clip, and you're every time in 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. That ball's coming out quick, and the playbook is wide open where they can run the ball or throw a screen pass. So Dean Pease talked about that today in his press conference as well. It's like he was getting the ball out of his hands fast. Dak wasn't sitting there holding on to the ball. Anytime we brought pressures, he would just throw it out to the side to CeeDee Lamb and let him, run out the catch. It was only one play where I seen we brought pressure and Dak held onto the ball. He just kept backpedaling until CeeDee got open, and I was on that corner route. when he scored on Avery Williams. He just kept fading back, and he knew exactly where to go with the football because he realized that we were bringing pressure. So Dante Fowler, that's my guy. I do think that he can beat one-on-one matchups. He can win one-on-one matchups, but it really starts with stopping the run. And it's going to start with Anthony Rush, and it's going to start with Mike Pennell Jr. I'm getting tired of seeing Tyler Davidson starting in these games. At this point, put Mike Pennell in the game, put Anthony Rush in the game so you can get some push up the middle, and that's going to create more one-on-one matchups on the outside. When you don't have no push and no leverage up the middle, it makes it that much harder to get after the passer. We see what teams do to us when they're pushing Hennessy, pushing Mayfield, getting their hands up, batting down passes. Why are we not seeing batted passes? Because we're not getting enough push up front. Anthony Rush is 6'5". You put him on there, put him in the game consistently. Him and Mike Pennell both 6'5", 6'4", respectively. Those guys are long. Tyler Davidson's barely 6 feet. He's like 6 feet, 6'1". Him and Grady are smaller defensive tackles, 3 techs, whatever you want to call them. They can't bat passes. Their arms are short. Grady, I haven't seen the only pass I actually seen Grady bat was when they put him on the edge. I think that was against the Saints where he actually batted a pass. Grady's not known for batting passes because he doesn't have those long arms. You need those big guys up front. So I don't know what it is every game with why we're starting Tyler Davidson, but for whatever reason, they continue to roll him out there just like as they roll out Steven Means. Every single game you guys watch. I want to see on Thursday night if they're going to start off with Anthony Rush and Mike Pennell. They need to start with those big boys. Let them set the tone. Let them start the game off and set the tone because they're bringing them in after teams have gotten into a rhythm. No, I want to see Mike Pennell and Anthony Rush in the game from the get-go and to let teams know you can't run the ball today. Like we shutting that down. We wait until like the second, third drive when teams are already gotten comfortable. They've scored a touchdown and they're feeling comfortable. Then we roll out our big guys. Let's roll out our top guys when the game first starts.
Go. Hey, I'm about to say, J-Rock, go ahead. What you got for him?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, like 100. Like we really could not stop the bleeding at all. Like they just kept constantly running down our throats. The whole personnel was just all thrown off. Like soon as they went up 14-3, they just started just going in every single time. And I think that's one thing that we need. Like Patriots running game is not really a big factor going into this game. But hell, I feel like anybody, based on what Dallas did on Sunday, I feel like anybody can just do what they did if we come with that same approach this Thursday. But no, we need to shut everything down with that running game, and everybody need to just focus on their assignment. There was a lot of assignments that was not like being held on Sunday. Like it was awful. And I'm gonna say this too. Avery Williamson is not ready to be a damn starting corner. I'm gonna say that for a fact. He is. I think he's not ready. They need to go ahead and put maybe. I don't know what's going on with Sheffield. We just need somebody else. I just don't think that he's a good starter. I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, let's put Grant in the nickel." I wouldn't mind that, based on what he did, his effort. We were down by a bunch of points, and he still managed to, play. Like it was a lot of effort from a bunch of people, like Gallman and a whole bunch of other people. Like it was, but at that point, it was like it was useless.
The problem is what I said earlier on the show. And the more that I go back and I look at it, the issues, and Jude kind of said this earlier on the post-game show also, is that it's all about matchups. And sometimes teams you just don't match up well with certain teams. And it's not that we didn't have a good enough defensive line. We had a good enough defensive line. We had a good enough linebacking core. We had pretty good corners and safeties. Like they played well. But when we talk about depth, this is what makes games. This is what makes good games. The Falcons just did not match up well with the Dallas Cowboy receiving core. They just have a deeper receiving core than we have cornerbacks. Avery Williams, like you said, he's just not there. He's not ready. And this is one of the main reasons why I say the biggest loss of this season, it's not Julio Jones. It's not Calvin Ridley. The biggest loss of this season is Isaiah Oliver. Isaiah Oliver was an absolute key to this defense. When you look at how Dean Pease has always, you go back to not even just Dean Pease, you go back, just go back to Dean Pease when he was the defensive coordinator with the Patriots. One of his key things, you even go back to Tennessee, one of the things he liked to do is use those slot corners. Like that position is a high priority position in his defense. He has to have a corner that he can do multiple things with. And when you don't have that, yes, you can have good safeties and Harmon and Eric Harris. Those guys played well. But when you don't have that third guy, what they're going to do, offense is going to do, they're not even going to try Green. They're not even going to try Eric. They're not going to try Harmon. They're not going to try Dion. All they're going to do the entire game is go at that third corner. So that was the biggest loss of that game. If you go back and look at the team, if you go back and look at the tape, that Dallas didn't even try to go at Dion. They didn't try to go at Grady. They didn't even try to go at Harris. All they did the whole game was throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb and use CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb. All you heard the whole game, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown, CeeDee Lamb with the run. That's all you heard. So that's the issue. The Falcons, I've said it before, even on Twitter, you follow us up on Twitter. We say this all the time. I said this on Twitter also. I said the biggest change in the NFL now is that slot corner position has become an elite position. Every team must have a slot corner that they can depend on. It doesn't matter if you have a shutdown corner, one shutdown corner. Teams can get past that. How? Because now you got tight ends who can run these 4-5, 4-4. They put those guys in the slot, and they just eat you up all day. Doesn't matter if you have a guy like AJ. You got to have a guy in the middle of the field that you can count on, and that's what the Falcons don't have.
I was just gonna say that catch when you were saying about Richie Grant. Where Jalen Hawkins been at? Shit, that's been the main guy getting you.
He was actually hurt. He wasn't in the game, and that's one of the reasons why.
Because like you said, you got to have somebody that's out there in that secondary that can make plays. Because AJ Terrell is not getting tried, so who's gonna step up?
And I actually read something, KStylzz, that I know a lot of people was like, oh, you know, what did AJ Terrell do that day? I mean, I think he only allowed like 2 catches for like 19 yards. I've read he didn't, you know, I'm not worried about AJ Terrell. I think AJ Terrell is already solidified. He let whatever on the field does the talking. I'm sure he's probably looking like, you know, but nobody's really talking about it. Of course, we're talking about it, but you know, y'all know how the media is, so we know, we see it. So he's doing his thing this year, second year. I love it.
Yeah, because Avery Williams said, "Wow, the play that I saw from when that threw that Jesus ball up and he and Avery Williams failed." I said, "Oh Lord, yeah, he ain't."
You know how many
yet.
times that happened this season? It's so annoying, man. Where quarterbacks are backpedaling, they just throw that thing in the back. It's so annoying. It's like, where is y'all awareness of where the ball is at? Like, why is nobody turning around looking at the ball? That's an easy interception. That ball is really floating in the air, floating.
They just gotta keep his feet under him. Boy, as soon as he made that cut, boy, that motherfucker slipped like on a banana peel like Mario Kart, boy. You know, you ran over that banana peel, your ass started. Boy, his feet started doing that.
He ain't seeing. He won't be seeing my field. I was a damn. Reggie C2K said, "I wish we could get Buster Screen in here." Oh no!
But so outside of that, man, what we think about this matchup coming up Thursday? This is what people want to hear today. What y'all think about this?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about it, KStylzz.
Oh,
They got your man over there with the Pats. The guy you wanted us to draft, Ramondre
Stevenson.
He just went crazy last week. He's on my fantasy team. He went crazy last week.
Yeah, he on my fantasy team too. I know.
He a problem. He's a problem. So
that's my boy right there too, man.
I was just talking about stopping the run. That dude is like 30 pounds, 235 pounds. So we better get ready for a bloodbath. This is gonna be a game that's the Patriots are a really physical team, a big team, physical, and they've always had big teams, big in the trenches on the defensive line, offensive line, and they're a run-first team. Like everybody's talking about Mac Jones, but it's that running game, that three to four headed monster. We all know that New England loves to run that 3 to 4 headed monster out of the backfield between Damian Harris, between Ramondre Stevenson, all of those guys they got over there. We're gonna have to be ready to stop the run. So I hope we don't see Tyler Davidson roll out there when the game first starts. Like we need to set a tone. We need to set a tone. Like we have to come out and stop the run. That's gonna be the number one thing in this game. Is stopping the run. And then on the offensive line, Matt Judon. Wherever he lines up, I think they say he got like 9 or 10 sacks already this season so far. The former Baltimore Ravens defensive end / outside linebacker. We got to look out for him. He wearing the number 9 now. He's the guy that we got to circle on our scouting report. He's the guy that has been getting after the passer. Wherever he lines up, we got to circle. He got to be, all eyes got to be on him because he's the guy that's been getting off on that defense. But we just got to get ready for a physical game. This is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be a game just like the Saints game, hard hitting, because the Patriots, they're just one of those old school football teams. They're playing old school ball right now. Run the ball, play action. They want to run the ball upwards of 40 times. Like they want to run. And then as soon as they, you all start biting down, that's when they allow the rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, to throw the ball over your head. And the kid Bourne that they have over there, who did that double move against Dallas, he's the guy that's been getting a lot of big plays. Between him and Nelson Aguilar. We know Nelson Aguilar, he's sometime as far as catching the ball, but he does have Bourne. So in this game, it's going to be important. It's going to be important to stop the run. That's the number one thing in this game is stopping the run, and we're going to have to run the ball. So Mike Davis, where are you? We need you, bro. We need you to step up because CP, he's not playing. Like I know they showed him at practice and all of that, and I was like, I love the gamesmanship. We know that CP's not playing Thursday. If we're smart, he shouldn't play in this game. So Wayne Gallman, I want to see some Quadre. Like put Quadre in the game. And even I don't know if they've activated him, but we have a physical runner in ourselves with Caleb Huntley. Put him in the game. If Mike Davis ain't doing what he needs to do, I don't care. Bury him on the roster. I'm tired of seeing 18 yards a game. I'm tired of seeing below 50 yards rushing. Like that's unacceptable. We need to be like the Patriots. If we got to go 3 and 4 deep as far as running back to find out who the hot hand is, let's give these guys 10 carries each. We need to figure out who's the guy at that running back spot because Mike Davis, he's not cutting it. But in this game, the word of the day or the word of the night is physical. This is going to be one of the most physical games that we played all season, probably the most physical game because we know what New England represents. They're a defensive-minded team. And they believe in running the football. So if you come in here being soft, you thought we got ran through against the Panthers. It's gonna be 10 times worse if you don't come ready to play.
And I want to hit Josh from McCoy. He said Mike Davis is a Dollar Tree Jason Snelling. No, Jason Snelling was productive.
Jason Snelling
you better put some respect on Jason Snelling's name. Man.
Exactly.
But we also got the $10 super chat. Holla, holla, holla. GD said Dak exposed the entire Atlanta defense. CeeDee Lamb only had 6 receptions. Dak completed 28 passes to 10 different receivers. New England will expose them also. But you also got to remember, Dallas's offense is way more explosive than what New England has. New England can be explosive, but that's not what their team is built on. But it's gonna be like I said. This is just one of those cases where Atlanta just gonna have to throw the fuck it button and have amnesia, because if they got no room for error now.
And they got a couple of days to get that shit together. Short week.
Oh man. So looking at some stuff here. Matt Judon is gonna have to get blocked this game because this dude has 9.5 sacks right now.
He ain't the only damn one.
People.
I'm sure y'all remember I'm sure you remember this name too. Hightower. Y'all remember him from the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Devontae Freeman's still shaking in his boots after that one. But they like you said, they just gotta come with a better effort, man. This is man. Like I said, you can't get no what I'm not gonna you can't get no worse than that Dallas game, bro. You gotta do better. And that's everybody. Like I said, Mike Davis. I have low expectations for him, and I kind of agreed to what y'all said before on the post-game show about Mike Davis. Is we hyped him up because we wanted him to be that guy.
He's a homeboy, of course.
He's a hometown guy. Like I said, we saw what he did with him. Huh?
Oh, I want to know who the hell hyping him up.
No, we talking about the beginning of the season. Everybody was happy about the UPS truck and the big ass thighs and the broken tackles. Everybody was happy about that. We ain't seen it yet, but
right.
You said it right, KStylzz. We kind of hyped him up because I know everybody was calling him Michael Turner 2.0, and that's why I kind of brought it up last in the post-game show that he had a similar story to Michael Turner. Michael Turner was over there, playing the backup running back position for the San Diego Chargers, and he came over to Atlanta, and I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know. Like, I seen him fill in a couple games. I don't know what he can do. He came to Atlanta and shut me up with that first game when he ran for like almost 200 yards, and I was like, okay.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I knew Michael Turner was gonna be like that because a few of the runs that I saw him, he was hitting the house.
Yeah, they wasn't using him in San Diego like that.
They ain't use him like that, so he didn't have them carries on him.
Yep, right. Strohs, and then he was like that third guy. It's like, oh yeah, let's get a ball for him real quick. Let's get that.
But we got a $4.99 from Money Man. What's going on, Money Man? He said we better win. We need really back. If we would have won Sunday, would have been second place in the division. Hey, we ain't got no really, so somebody better step the hell up.
Yep.
That's the only thing we can say. Somebody better step the hell up. Oh man, but go ahead, Mike. What you got on that? Okay, that look says everything. Go ahead.
I'm talking about number 18. I'm just not doing it.
No, we ain't talking about 18. We talking about this game in general. We ain't talking about 18. We ain't talking about really. Yeah. Before we get to the three keys, this what you think?
Well, look, I'm just not worried. I'm just not worried. I've already seen what I needed from this coaching staff. The thing is that you gotta give teams, room for error. I keep saying this over and over again, and I don't know why no one just continues to go over everybody's head. That fucking piece of trash head coach in Los Angeles, this bitch ain't did nothing since he got there. He done had a quarterback. He done had Deshaun. He done had OBJ. He got Matt Stafford. He had Todd Gurley. He got Aaron Donald. This dude had they giving him everything. They done traded for dang on Jalen Ramsey, Miss Thing, and they still suck. They still losing games that they shouldn't be losing. And we complaining about the Falcons losing one game in embarrassing fashion. We're good, people. Arizona Cardinals have one of the best wide receiver cores in the league. Rondale Moore, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, Zach Ertz. These are some great receivers. And they scored 10 total points. And we are complaining about the Falcons getting their ass kicked one time. We are good. Calm down, relax. It's a process. We're literally playing with absolute, and this is no disrespect. And look, I'm just gonna say it like this: we're playing with Ridley is not playing. There's no Julio Jones. We're playing with a rookie tight end who's like essentially a tight end / wide receiver, and he's learning how to run routes in the NFL. All right, we got Zacchaeus, who's an undrafted free agent. Russell Gage, I think he's like a 5th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tajay Sharp, who is I don't even know if he got picked. I don't know if he got picked, but we're talking about and you got Christian Blake. These guys, who the hell are these guys? Now, one of you guys, when you open up, man, and say, look, I'm about to start a franchise, I can guarantee neither one of you, nobody gonna pick any one of those Falcon players. I can guarantee you that. So if we're playing with that, we fine, bro. It's just a matter if we're playing with that, and these guys have already equaled the win total of all of last year. I'm not worried about this coaching staff. It's only a matter of getting more talent. And when we get more talent, you're going to see this team improve. We're going to see the 300 games. You're going to see the 400-yard games. You're going to see the 150-yard rushing, for running backs. But at this point in time, it's all about talent. It's all about talent. We just don't have the talent to compete with teams like Arizona, Dallas. We just don't have it. It's not a matter of coach. It's all about talent.
All right. We got a $5 super chat. Holla, holla, holla. Blackheart said, let's not forget we in Cap Hill. Had our number one say, I want out at the beginning. Really is out. Also new coaches. So pretty much kind of on tell what Mike's saying as far as we dealing with house money right now. Because it actually goes into what I was about to say, too, because I've actually looked up some stats here. I don't know if y'all looking at me at the side. I'm looking at some stats here. Okay. Kyle Pitts, Cordero Patterson combined for almost 1,100 yards. That's the total of the next 5 receivers we got. Actually, that's more than the next 5 receivers that then caught passes in his offense combined. We got Calvin Ridley at 281. We got Hayden Hurst at 158. We got Tajay at 170. We got Russell at 159. Olamide Zacchaeus at 194. Christian Blake is at 20. Lee Smith is at 53. And Frank Darby got 14.
You know what those sound like to me?
What's up?
All those guys, well, minus Kyle Pitts and the guys that we've been having as far as receiver-wise. Y'all think about this. Those guys are only good for situations. So, like, Gage is only good for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not like a big star. Those are just key situation guys that just come in. It's like, okay, we got Gage. We know Gage is a good, clutchy catcher sometimes, but that's it. It's only a few guys like that, like on this team. We don't have like of course, Ridley or Julio Jones, where they're like every down, like, okay, we got to shut him down. They're not looking at Gage like, oh, yeah, we need to double him, or, you know what I'm saying? Those are situational guys.
Yeah.
That just managed to, do what they need to do at key moments. That's all they are. That's what Matt Ryan has to work with right now. It's sad, but it's true. That's what he gotta work with right now. So it's tough.
Yeah, man, because it's not like one of these cases where these guys have only played like 2 or 3 games. These guys have played between 7 to 9 games, and that's not looking good.
Yeah,
but that comes down to what you said in the post game show. We just have small receivers. So
hold on, let me just real quick. I just gotta. People. When we talk about talent, okay? When we talk about talent, all right, it's not all about money, ain't about draft picks. It's about getting those guys who fit your scheme. You can get these guys in the 1st or 7th round, but these guys have to fit your scheme. All right? So let's just stop with the money, okay? Let's stop with the money. Tom Brady is regarded as the GOAT, and they found his ass in the 6th or 7th round, okay? What? But he became one of the greatest not because he could throw the deep ball, not because he was incredibly accurate. It's because he fit what Bill Belichick was trying to do. So it's not about the money. It's not about the picks. It's about deciding what your scheme is, and drafting guys that fit the scheme properly. That's what we're talking about. That's the reason why we look at Dirk Cutter and it's like, okay, what are you trying to do? 1 year is you're trying to throw the ball deep, and then you bring in y'all bringing out all these running backs, and then you don't use the running backs. It's deciding what you're going to do and grabbing those guys, whether it's in free agency or drafting, and putting these guys in your scheme. So it's not all about money. It don't matter how much money you got. I mean, we can see that right now with the Rams. We can see it with the Saints. The Saints have been teetering the edge with their salary cap for 4 or 5 years now. But they get cheap players. They get the right draft pick, and they pick these guys in their scheme. It's not all about money. So let's relax with the Matt Ryan contract mess. It's bullshit, okay? That's all I got to say about that. Bullshit. Stop with the contract mess.
Let's see. Let's say 48. Let's see. 40. Boom, boom, boom. Because even if you trade or get rid of them next year with that, like you said, you still gonna be on the hook to pay him, and only thing that cap is gonna save is about $8 million. So, like I said, the thing of like Mike just said, you got one of the GM assistants as the GM for the Falcons that had been dealing with salary cap hell for the last 9 years with New Orleans.
Yeah.
It don't always work the first year, but you never know. Because right now it look like the only dead money hit we gonna have for next season is Julio Jones. As of right now, I'm just saying. And that's for 15. So what y'all gotta say on that?
I'll just say this. From what Arthur Smith is working with what this coaching staff is working with, as far as the players that they kind of just inherited, they're doing a good job. Like we're in the hunt.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? We're in the hunt. We've, as Mike just said, we won 4 games all of last year. We've already won 4 games this year. So this is a win. This season already is a win because you're already seeing improvement. You're already seeing that these guys know how to develop guys. We are going to have to give them time to build this roster. We're going to have to give, I usually give coaching staffs at least 3 years to bring in their players. Because if you notice, and me and Mike kind of had this talk after, I think, one of our shows. If you guys notice, they're starting to phase out the DQ and the Thomas Dimitroff players. If you look at the defensive line, cutting JTM, bringing in James Valters, bringing in Anthony Rush, bringing in Mike Pennell Jr. They're slowly but surely is phasing out the John Kaminsky's.
And they're doing it with the little money that they have. Too.
All of those players that were here, those smaller defensive linemen, they're getting slowly but surely getting phased out, and they're building a whole new defense. They got rid of all of the safeties that were on our team last year, pretty much. All of the corners that were on our team last year, pretty much. Other than AJ Terrell, they flushed this whole team. Darquez Denard, they got rid of him. Rico Allen, they got rid of him. Keanu Neal, they got rid of him. DeMonte Casey. Like, they're slowly but surely building this team on what they want it to look like. So we just got to give them time to bring in their guys so we can do a fair evaluation. But from what I've seen so far, just with them bringing in these guys on 1-year deals, to me, they're doing a great job because we're right there in the thick of things. We still could make the playoffs. Like, nobody thought that the Falcons were making the playoffs. Most people, if you ask the media, you ask ESPN, Fox Sports 1, all these outlets, they're basically stating that the Falcons are in rebuild mode. If you go turn on your TV, a lot of them are saying, go ahead and trade Matt Ryan to a contender and just go ahead and just do the full rebuild. Because the Falcons, in their minds, the Falcons are rebuilding at this point. In my estimation, just looking at the record, this is not a rebuild. Teams that are rebuilding are like the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets. You got 1 win or no wins. Those are teams that are rebuild. This team is actually competing week in and week out. That was the first game that we actually just got blown out the water. Pretty much all of the games have been competitive. That's all you can ask for as a fan base. Until they can bring in the guys, until we got some cap space, and until they can bring in and draft the guys and pretty much overhaul this whole roster, we just got to be patient. I know we want the instant gratification, but at the end of the day, they're doing the best they can with what they have. And to me, they're doing a great job. Like I said, we seen last year, Dan Quinn, I think, was in year 5, and we were 0-5. That's the reason he got fired. So they already doing better than him. And I said this in my video earlier. If you look at this team, after every loss, we bounce back with a win. We haven't had no losing streaks. Like, we know when Dan Quinn was here, every season we would have that losing streak. It'd be like 3 or 4 games in a row we would lose. We're not seeing that out of this regime. Already we're seeing they lose a game, they bounce back the next week, they correct those errors. The first game of the season, it was a ton of penalties against the Eagles. The next week, they cleaned up those penalties. So we're seeing that these guys know how to make the proper adjustments. We know with Dan Quinn, we would lose the same way week in and week out. We've seen it over and over and over again. We would lose the same exact way. So I just love what this coaching staff is doing. We just got to be patient. Like I said, just be patient. All we can ask for right now with the guys that they have is just go out there and compete, and let's see some competitive football. Yeah, we want to win, but at the end of the day, go out there and let's see some competitive football. Because last year, let's be honest, we lost so many games based off of coaching. It wasn't really even the players. It was just bad coaching. Poor clock management, not recovering onside kicks. That's all coaching. That's coaching. So from what we seeing last week, we just got outclassed. Let's just be real. We got outclassed. I don't care what you do. Like, I've been seeing crazy stuff on Twitter where you could have put AJ Terrell on CeeDee Lamb. That doesn't matter. Dak Prescott is a 6-year quarterback. He understands if you travel with AJ Terrell, he's gonna throw it to whoever Avery Williams is covering. If that's Amari Cooper, he was gonna throw it there. If that was Michael Gallup,
or Fabian Moreau.
Yeah, or Fabian, exactly. They were just he was legitimately targeting those guys. So it ain't nothing you can do. Like, if it would have been any other guy, they got 3 all-world receivers over there. So at the end of the day, unless you got 3 all-world corners, it was no way around that. You're gonna die one way or the other. So Yeah, so we got to get over that, thinking that it was a way around it. It's not the scheme, it's the players. Like we're seeing it. It's not the scheme, it's the players. So let's just chill out and let's just sit back and trust the process. Just sit back. We see that these guys know what they're doing. They already got 4 wins. Sit back and trust the process. We're going to get some wins, but we got to let these guys slowly but surely build. They inherited Dan Quinn's mess. Like, I don't get these fans giving Dan Quinn credit for last week. These are Dan Quinn's players. He left us in this cap. He was a part of this.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think he took some of our players to bring them over to his team?
Exactly.
Right.
Like,
he took 2.
Exactly. These small players we're talking about. This was his team. These no nose tackles is a part of Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Like, this is his team, bro.
So basically, what you said is Dan Quinn was a deadbeat dad.
Let's just say this. He didn't look. Let's just say it like this. He was one of those dads that he ain't leave us with no wealth. He ain't leave us nothing. He ain't had no type of,
that's terrible.
He ain't leave us with nothing, bro. He ain't leave us nothing. When he passed away, he ain't leave us.
Hey, look.
Not even a pack of noodles.
Look. See all these quarters. This is all we got left in the Falcon salary cap.
Oh man.
This is all we got left to sign another player. There's about 45 quarters in here or something like that. So
hilarious. That's hilarious.
And I think that it's not just Dan Quinn. Thomas Dimitroff is a part of this. Thomas Dimitroff was
mainly
supposedly managing the money. So we're going to blame Thomas Dimitroff too. He always skate out somehow, some way. Thomas Dimitroff, he left us in this cap hell, but Dan Quinn allowed him to bring in these smaller players. And he didn't push back. If he didn't draft these guys, he didn't push back. So he's still getting some of the blame. Because as a coach, you can't allow this to happen. It was the reason Jimmy Johnson got fired in Dallas, because he won't take in no mess. As a head coach, at some point you got to push back. If you get fired because of it, oh well. But I'd rather you push back and don't sit there and take, these players, man, these bargain. We seen it over the years, man. I don't have to go into it. I don't think y'all want KStylzz to go digging back into our draft history.
Look, right? I'm still recovering. So I don't think I even want to go down that road right now. I think we might have something here, because people talking about Dan Quinn was a Rolling Stone. Proven said Dan Quinn was a Rolling Stone.
Oh man.
Drew State. He said deadbeat Dan. Boy, you take that motherfucker to the Maury Povich show, boy. I'm telling you, man. But he is the dad.
If you have not already, check us out on Twitch. We're about 3 away, J-Rock, right?
3 away from 50. If y'all can go on Twitch right now, I'll drop the link in the chat. Go follow us on Twitch. We are 3 away from being an affiliate. And once we get an affiliate, I'm gonna say this one time, and I don't know if I'm gonna say this the last time. So y'all might as well archive this live right here. But if y'all can, this is for anybody. Y'all know y'all mess with y'all bang with us real heavy. If y'all can get this man, the one that's above me, if y'all can get him do the eyes so they can see an example. If y'all can get Mad Mike a screenshot and send it to me, I will pay y'all. Y'all hear me? I will pay y'all. Listen to me. I will pay y'all. If y'all can get a screenshot of Mad Mike making that face, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it an emoji, and that's gonna be the new emoji. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to make that emoji for Twitch and YouTube and Discord. And hell, might be even on a t-shirt. You never know. But somebody got to make it happen. I will pay y'all for whoever can screenshot him doing that. Y'all had y'all chance right there. If anybody after this live, if y'all found it, I can go crop it immediately. But anyway, I'm gonna piggyback from what you were saying. Yeah, everybody got to relax, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff since the Dallas loss, especially. They're like, man, we should just tank. We're 4-5. We're what? I think we're 1 or a half a game or a game behind Carolina, and they just got in our spot just now. I think 49ers is now on the hunt now since they just won last night.
Right.
And then the Saints are 5-4. We can easily fit into any of those spots. Are you kidding me? Y'all want to tank? We have 8 weeks left. Hello? Like, what are y'all talking about tanking? I've been seeing that lately. I don't know what's been going on. They just gave up on the season. I mean, that's like we've been talking about. That's our first blowout loss since like week 1. Like, relax. And then look at the roster from the beginning of the season and now. It's a big difference. Come on, y'all need to get it together.
I think tanking is for. I think the people that talk about tanking is the ones that want to see the team lose, so it gives them an excuse to move on from Matt Ryan. That's really what that comes down to.
They can keep but I mean, hey,
but boy, if you get that emote or something like that. Like you said, make that a mask or something and just put it on the show one time. That's gonna be funny as shit, bro.
I can't wait. Somebody, please, anybody in the chat, if you're watching, there's 156 people watching right now. I know y'all hear me loud and clear. If y'all can get Mad Mike, googly eyes, like if y'all got a screenshot, I will literally put it on Discord, YouTube, on a T-shirt, wherever. Please, somebody, I will pay y'all.
Oh man!
And I will shout you out on the next show. But somebody, please screenshot it, please. If y'all catch them, screenshot it. Even if you got it on your phone, I'm sure y'all got iPhones, right? Y'all know how to do the screenshot. Never mind, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Just somebody, please do it.
Let's see. Yeah, because I was looking at the cap number for next season. Did you know Tyler Davison's cap number is at $5 million next year?
That's all.
What do you mean that's all? I'm surprised it's that high. The way he been playing.
That's all. Because we paid him a lot of money. Like, for what?
Yeah. But.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. She said, don't let me. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Somebody,
please don't. Please don't. That thing be on a billboard in downtown Atlanta. Maggie get her hands on it.
You're right about that.
We riding down 75. All you see is a big ass thing.
And small letters, Mad Mike.
Then he gonna say Mad Mike like, so y'all think y'all finna come in my city?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Noah Tyndale. I know you. Look, are you playing with me right now? Are you playing?
You might have something for you.
Oh my God,
Noah.
man.
All right.
Don't play with me, Noah.
All right, let's hit this $5 super chat by B Trucking 4S. $5. Holla. I feel like we have a chance to get 9 wins. Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these games that we've been losing are winnable games.
Exactly.
This Thursday is a winnable game.
It's a winnable game, but goddamn, somebody just had. Speaking of that, and I know we didn't really get too many in the 3 keys. We kind of hit that earlier anyway, because we know at the end of the day, somebody just got to step up. It's either step up or you get stomped on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we control our own destiny at the end of the day. And that's why I keep saying playoffs. Like, we still got another game against the Panthers, another game against the Bucks, another game against the Saints. We 1-2 in the NFC South. So we have a lot of NFC matchups, especially within the division. So that 6 and 7 seed, that wild card position, to be honest with you guys, and it's going to sound real crazy. They probably going to really go crazy after I say this.
Oh.
We're only 2 games behind the Bucks. The Bucks just lost to Washington. They're like 6 and 3, 6 and 4, something like that. 6 and 3.
6 and 3, yeah.
Yeah, they 6 and 3. So like,
yeah, 6 and 3, yeah.
They're not invincible because they're nicked up. Like their whole secondary is pretty much injured. So
banged up, man.
And Tom Brady, I don't know if you guys been watching, but he hasn't been playing well. The last couple games, he hasn't been playing well. So
nah, he ain't been playing well ever since he made that comment about them defensive players.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Ever since he said something about them defensive players being like dogs chasing cars, boy, he ain't been playing well since.
Right. So like I said,
People
man, this
remember
NFC has been crazy. It's up and down, up and down. It's no team right now out there that's like running away with anything. Like prior to us losing to Dallas, they just got blown away by the Denver Broncos. Like, let's be real. Like, it ain't no team out there that's above reproach right now. So we just need to chill and let it play out because we really don't know. Like I said, and this is something Arthur Smith and this coaching staff have been saying, the NFL will humble you real quick. The NFL will humble you. So don't think because you get a win one week or you blow somebody out one week. If you go into that next week thinking that that's going to carry over, you see what happened to us. We went into New Orleans and, got a win and then went down to Dallas and got the doors blown off us. So that's just how it happens from week to week. So if the Patriots come in thinking that it's sweet because we have a win at home, hey, all I'm going to say is I think that we're going to be ready to play come Thursday night. Like we know what this represents. I don't know if you guys got to see Foyer's press conference after the last game, but it looked like he was serious about talking about we in the hunt. And this is the first time since I've been on the Falcons that we've actually been in the playoff race, that we've been in the hunt. So these guys are taking it seriously. Like these guys look like they ready to play. They look like they were ready to play after the last game of, getting blown out and getting embarrassed on national television. And we all know Thursday night football is that standalone stage where everybody's watching. So the team's going to be ready to play. The coach is going to have them ready to play. And I really think that the Falcons are going to go out there and make a statement because a lot of people, they're thinking it's sweet right now. They're really thinking that the Falcons are sweet.
Yeah, you just said the key word. You 2 games away. At the rate that a lot of this stuff is going right now, you literally are 2 games away from first place in the NFC South. That's crazy.
And we panicking. And we panicking, bro. Like we 0-5 or something. Yeah. Well, I'm saying the Falcons Nation is a lot of people are panicking, and I'm like, I don't see why. You know what I'm saying? We chill. We always chill, but they're panicking like this is last year. Last year was a time to panic because we were just like losing every single game. This team is actually competing. So I'm like, let's give these guys a chance. Like we lose one game and it's like, oh man. Like they said, we lost one game. I don't care how much the Cowboys beat us by. That was one game. We lost one game. Chill out. We're not on a losing streak. That was one game. Let's see if we can move on. And this week, see what happens. Now, we get blown out Thursday. Then we
got a problem.
Yeah, we might be singing a different tune.
Somebody got to pay if we get blown out again. Somebody got to goddamn pay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. We doing the wave out here. That's what we do. We doing the wave. We sitting down. Wave, yeah, we win. They were back down like, oh, they lost. Like, nah, I can't have that, boy. That's bad. That's bad for your mental. Trust me.
Hey,
what right now, Sensei? Is this is a rebuild year? My problem is the coach said before he got hired, he told Arthur Blank that we can win now. Your worst is your bones, facts, and lies.
So basically, you saying you calling him a liar, even though he's already won 4 games out of 9. You tell me where's the lie right there.
I got that.
Team they're literally what 7th or 8th place. I believe 8th. I believe it's 8th. The 8th spot in the playoffs. So we're talking about like what lie are you referring to? Like
I think a lot of people think this 4-5 record is really a 1-8 record. I think that's their mindset is this team is 1-8.
Yeah, I think they wanted to see it because they want to see Matt Ryan gone and they want to see a rebuild. But guess what? Just like you said with Foyer ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Foyer don't care.
And they think it's so easy to get rid of Matt Ryan, man. It's crazy.
What do you say? In order to rebuild, you gotta have what?
Money. And we ain't got none of it. We ain't got no cash. We ain't got none. So
This is all we got right here. This is all we
ain't
got.
got no damn coins.
Look, this is barely enough right here.
KStylzz, we finna rebuild on a bunch of 1-year deal, guys.
Hey, look, the Falcons gonna be the only team in NFL history in the next couple of years. Their whole team is gonna be up for free agency.
You get a 1-year deal. You get one, and you get one.
Exactly.
Hey, real quick. Shout out to Noah because when I'm about to show y'all,
Lord,
you gonna run away from the camera? I'm gonna wait till he get back. He think he.
Oh man, my nephew came in there. He snuck a banana, and he want me to open the banana.
Man, sit here and take a look at this. Man, you about to be a whole meme, man.
Oh my God!
Hold on,
what the hell you got going?
Shout outs to Noah. Shout outs to him.
You asshole!
He
get on my damn nerves. Like,
I want y'all to look at this.
Oh,
Exhibit
Lord.
So
Boy, he look like his nephew done stole change out his damn drawer or something like that.
This is what I wanted. This is it. This is all I need right here. Shouts out to Noah for that. No, you done messed up, man. You got to make
my God.
Yeah. So what KStylzz said, we're gonna put that on a whole billboard.
Atlanta Falcons Nation. Fuck out my city. Oh wow! You saw that? You saw that shot? You saw that shot in here? That Jarvis said. Oh boy, Devontae crazy as hell.
Wow.
And look, Noah's funny. He said, "I heard money involved." Yo, y'all, that's funny.
I told you when money involved, folks gonna get it.
That's up to you.
Wow.
Jarvis said, "Tell Aaron not to be hiding when the Cowboys lose."
Trust me, we're gonna invite them on after when they lose again. We're gonna definitely invite them on.
He's not gonna come. He's not gonna come. Look.
We ain't even gonna worry about him.
At the end of the day, I'm not a bully. I just correct when you're wrong. That's it. That's my job. If I see some bull crap, you know it's not true. You and I know it's not true. First of all, let me just say this. Look, I know we're gonna get but when we talk about when you are a content creator, this is what we're talking about. I just gotta call it out. I just gotta call this out. You're not gonna tell me, and this guy been in the game for 10 years. He been doing this way longer than I have. And like I said, I've had him on the show. I respect him. But you're not going to tell me as a content creator and as a Falcons fan that this team is capable of scoring 23 to 25 points a game with these fucking receivers, without Julio Jones, without Calvin Ridley playing, that these guys are capable of scoring of getting open consistently. And these are the things that we're talking about. We expect those guys, Zacchaeus, all these guys barely 6 feet. We out here playing with Oompa Loompas, and you trying to tell me that these guys can get open? Come on, bro. This is what we talking about. Let's be real.
Come on, man.
We out here playing with Oompa Loompas, and you trying to tell me that this wide receiver core is good enough? I'm a Falcon fan, but you're not going to tell me, you're not going to look in these eyes and try to tell me that our receivers are good enough. Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Yo, can somebody get another screenshot on Mike's eyes real quick?
Oh, my God. Would you stop, bro?
That's for the playback. That's the playback homework.
Oh. Oh man.
Okay, but we got a $2 super chat from Shane Wingett. He said, "Guys think Jalen Mayfield is still improving." Hey, that's what being a rookie is. You still every game has to be an improvement. Like I said, he didn't have the greatest game this time, but this really been one of his worst games since the Eagles game, if you actually think about it.
And that's one thing I appreciate Arthur Smith by keeping him in the game. I mean, it keeps his confidence up because any other coach would have been like, "Nah, you're gone."
Right. Like I said, sometimes you just got to get your ass whooped. And the thing about it was he really didn't get beat that badly this game. Caleb McGarry was getting his ass eaten alive this past game.
I'm gonna pull up this comment because I know Casey Stewart. What's up, Casey? She said, "Hey guys, I'm a Cowboys fan, and we ran into our buzzsaw a week before we played you guys. All Denver did was woke us up and pissed Dallas off. Use this loss to your advantage." Oh yeah. Oh, we live it right now.
Mm-hmm. The problem is we use it to our advantage. Hell, we got to use it to our advantage against our own damn fan base.
That too, because who knows? Thursday night it might be full of New England fans in that.
But please, I get a look. The Falcons play 17 road games a year. Let's be honest with you. They play 17 road games a year.
So you tell me we ain't got no damn stadium?
Nah, our stadium is meant for the opposing team. I told you, I got people that work down there. They be telling me the numbers. They be like, shit, it'd be 60-40 opposing team every home game.
I wonder how much the tickets for this Thursday game. I didn't even think about going.
Shit. They said the last time the stadium was Falcons' advantage was the NFC Championship game. That's what I was told. So.
Yeah. When they heard Michael Vick was gonna be
I gotta talk about it. It was mentioned earlier. I forgot who mentioned it. I had it on here. But it was King Quest. He said so. He said, Did y'all see Deshaun Jackson's impersonation of Calvin Ridley?
Wait, what?
I missed it. I ain't see that.
Oh my!
missed that.
Oh, but I have to show y'all that shit was so good. That shit was so funny.
Like this is real, like
that. Yeah, like dude. Hold on, let me see if I bring it up on my phone.
God, it's probably not what I hope it ain't what I'm thinking.
No, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Look, hold on. Let me see if I bring it up. But Key Quest brought it up, and I think he tagged us in it on Twitter. But it was basically, hold on, let me see if I find it because I still got it. I know the shit made me damn laugh. Let me see. Oh yeah, green screen. You can't see it. Yeah, I got to drive. Hold on. So basically.
Oh, you know what? I know exactly what you're talking about.
I did see that. I did see that.
Hey, bring it, baby. Hey, bring it up on the screen. Bring it up on the screen for me.
Oh my God.
Bring it up on the screen.
Oh
for
wow.
So people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bruh, we thought the Calvin Ridley reception against the Chiefs was bad. Deshaun Jackson's against the Chiefs was worse.
Oh, that was, oh my gosh. I don't.
Oh, look at here. Look. Me, Red Machine says season ticket holder here. I can vouch for everything KStylzz just said about the fan base on game day.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Like people notice stuff like this. And the thing is, a lot of people blame it on the PSLs, and I know the PSLs is a motherfucker, but at the end of the day, you still paying taxes on a damn stadium that you don't want no part of because of the team. So you paying for a team you don't want to watch when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
See, hey, one of y'all bring that up on the screen so we can show the people this.
Find it. I saw it on Twitter the other day.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, hold on. Cause I ain't got the same damn
on
computer.
Facebook or something.
I just put Deshaun Jackson. I just type in Deshaun Jackson or some shit like that. It should pop up.
Oh yeah, Mike Bell. That was another thing today. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, man, when you see guys, Mike Bell coming out, pretty much giving it to the fan bases. Like, look, man, this team is already better than what it is. Like what it was last year, and like we're still not happy with improvements. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where my frustration lies. Y'all want improvement. It's just like y'all want to go from the 4th pick in the draft, absolute horrible, to the Super Bowl the next year, bro. Like what? There's never. I don't think there's ever been anything like that ever in football, where you go from one of the top, the worst teams to the Super Bowl the next year. Like come on, bro.
I got the video, KStylzz.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up for Mike.
For those that didn't see the video of Sunday night's game, yeah, I totally forgot about this.
Hey, let me.
I didn't know it was Deshaun. That was, bro. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, this was his first reception as a Raider, so people can see this shit.
Damn sense.
Look at this shit.
Who?
Touchdown! Wait a minute, what are you doing?
You got all that damn speed. You gonna stop?
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at this one more time.
What?
Don't make no sense.
What dude?
Run! If this is Deshaun Jackson from in the Philadelphia Eagles uniform, he would have been gone. That would have been TD.
Exactly. But this is Deshaun Jackson.
Make no sense, man.
Senior right here. You like, oh,
wide open. What are you doing?
And then he just threw the ball at him. Once he saw Tyron Smith, here you go.
Wow. Yeah, that's just one of those cases, man. So, dude, I know them Raiders fans was pissed about that, bro. I know they was. Yes, Drew. Yes, Drew. That was Deshaun Jackson. That was his first catch as a Raider.
I know a lot of people are going at it saying, "Yeah, we got blown out." There's a bunch of teams that got blown out this week. A lot.
There were better teams. Look, remember
who else got blown out?
Cleveland got
blew out the Rams last night.
Yeah, the Rams got their asses stomped the fuck out.
A bunch of teams that got blown out. Shit, the Patriots just stomped on the damn Browns.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Dre. Appreciate it, man.
Not us, y'all. I can't just completely throw us under the bus. But of course, it's Atlanta going against a real popular media team like Dallas. So obviously that's the only way we're going to get like a look when we go against another,
Yeah.
This is how it is. This is how sports is.
Nah,
this is why we're all here, though. This is the real.
Could I guarantee if the Falcons would have beat Dallas, you would have never heard it on TV.
No. I've always heard it from Stephen A. Smith because, he don't like damn Dallas.
He don't like But we got anything else?
Yeah, Carolina blew out Arizona. Yep.
Yeah. But Kyler Murray didn't play.
Yep, he didn't play. They still had a defense, so.
Right. But Kyler Murray still didn't play. So
that's true.
But I was saying, like, we got anything else for the people? Or y'all want to just go ahead and do Q&A right now?
Let's go.
I thought we were going to go over the keys. Did we go over that already?
Yeah, we kind of did already. We already did. But the thing was, it wasn't structured as the keys, but we kind of explained it like basically just talking about Mike Davis ass need to show up and shit like
Right.
Stop the run. Yeah.
Stop the we kind of hit all the keys, but we structurally didn't do it like that.
Hey, look, at least we ain't got. Well, damn, it's gonna suck because we gotta wait a whole another week for us to play again. So this is it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But like I said, it's a Thursday night game. You the only acting in town. You just got embarrassed by the quintessential Super Bowl favorites in the NFC, which is the Cowboys every year. Yeah. So you better come out and bust some ass. That's all you gotta do.
Every year.
They the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl every year.
Hold on, we got one right here. X factors for Thursday on both sides of the ball.
Start it off, Juke.
Start it off. The minister starts it off.
X factors. On defense, it got to be everybody on the defensive line. Every single person. Every single person. It's not one person. That's the problem. And if you go look at what Dean Pease said today in his presser, we need everybody to do your job. Everybody. We don't need you to do the guy next to you's job. You need to do your job. If your job is to stay in a certain gap, stay in that gap. Just do your job. If you do the fundamental things correct, Dean Pease defense is very structured, and that's the reason why he plays Steven Means. Like, we like, why he playing Steven Means? Why is he playing these veteran guys? Because he wants guys that go all out at doing a role, playing a role. He don't want you to be a superstar. He wants you to do what the play calls for you to do. That's all Dean Pease wants you to do. If you stick to the game plan and the blueprint, we'll be fine. You don't have to do nothing spectacular. The Patriots are an average team. Like, everybody's looking at the Patriots and they're on a win streak. Yeah, they're on a win streak. Yeah, they just blew out the Browns. But they're not an explosive team. They're just a fundamentally sound team. And that's pretty much been New England's blueprint from day one. That was their mantra, do your job. So Dean Pease, being a former coach of the New England Patriots, he knows that Bill Belichick, they're going to have their guys ready to play. And he talked about it. Dave Ragone talked about it. What the Patriots are not going to do, they're not going to beat themselves. So in this game, X factor on defense is the defensive line. The reason I say that, and I talked about this a little bit in my video, so go over to Jew Talk Sports and check out my video I did earlier. I talked about the Atlanta Falcons and their chances of making the playoffs. Basically, it comes down to you're doing the small things. We talk about those 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 plays in the game that's either going to swing the game and the momentum your direction. In this last game, we forget about early in the game, Eric Harris has a pick 6 if he just catches the ball. Like, it's those type of plays that you have to make to win the game.
You forgot one more play too. The Russell Gage drop pass in the red zone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on offense, my X factor on offense is going to be the running game. Like, we keep looking at these receivers, and Mike was talking about the Oompa Loompas and they're little and all of that. At the end of the day, Arthur Smith's bread and butter is running the football. He talked about when he came here, he was going to change the culture. What is KStylzz? What's your favorite line? Run
the damn ball.
That's it. We got to go back to it. Stop falling in love with the pass and do what your bread and butter is. Run the football. Move another man against his will. That's what the Patriots do well. They don't do nothing flashy. They just line up between the lines and say, we're tougher, we're bigger, we're stronger than you. We're going to push you around the field. We're not going to throw the ball all over the place like Patrick Mahomes. We're not going to throw the ball all over the place like the Rams. If you watch the game between the Rams and the 49ers lined up and gave the ball to Deebo Samuel and ran it down their throat. That's pretty much what they did the whole game. So that's what the fundamentals. We got to get back to the fundamentals of football. It's not about the flash. Like Kyle Pitts in this game, I don't expect Kyle Pitts to go off because we know that Bill Belichick is going to take away what you do best. So in this game, you're going to have to run the football. So whoever that is in that backfield, if Mike Davis come out here slacking, put Wayne Gallman in, put Quadre Olsen, whoever is ready to play and is running with that right attitude, and they're not dancing, they're hitting the hole. Wayne Gallman in his last game, even though the game was out of hand, he was running hard. So Mike Davis come out here tippy toeing, take him out the game, man. Put somebody in that's going one cut and hit the hole. So in this game, it's going to be the running backs and the defensive line. To me, you got to win the line of scrimmage in this game. That's what this game is about.
Hey, Mean Red Machine, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. But before I get to what I was laughing at, we get to this $2 super chat here.
That had me
$2. He said, Jerron Wade said, by the time we got rid of Jacob to Tui Fruity. Oh man, he was good. He was good. It's just the issues, just like they said earlier, they're starting to weed out most of the previous regime players now. They weeding them out one by one. You notice we haven't seen John Kaminsky at all this year.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
But Stone Decatur came with some crazy ass shit. He talked about we need Matt Ryan to run the ball. Mike, go ahead and do the infamous.
Oh man, look what y'all done did now.
Oh hell no!
Like,
He like run the ball.
But them eyes went like, boy, hell no, he already getting hit in the pocket. You want some more free shots on him too? But X factors. Offensively, is going like we just said. Cordell Patterson most likely would not be playing.
Yep.
So Kyle Pitts is really your main offensive receiving weapon that is actually been consistent the last few games. Wayne Gallman, and the way Wayne Gallman ran when he got his opportunity, he's gonna have to be the X factor this game offensively. Because they need a north and south runner right now, and Mike Davis is not providing that north-south ability. Like I said, my thing with Mike Davis and the main problem that I see with him is he looks for more contact than he is looking for holes to run through. And you can kind of tell by the way he runs. But like I said, Wayne Gallman, his one cut north-south ability is definitely what this running game is definitely going to need offensively. Defensively, could you kind of hit what I was gonna say? I was gonna say the whole defense, but since he said that, I gotta switch it up just a little bit, bruh. We gotta get Richie Grant out there, man. He's got to be the X factor for this guy. If Jalen Hawkins can't play, you gotta throw Richie Grant out there. You need some type of rover that has some type of physicality that's not going to trip over his own 2 damn feet every time somebody throw the ball near him.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like I said, Avery Williams, he's good for some plays, but it's like, and the thing that I had noticed in this Cowboy game, it was like,
that motherfucker could not stay on his feet,
bruh. It was like every time they threw the ball to CeeDee Lamb, that's why they put CeeDee Lamb in the slot. They either ran his routes in the slot or he was running screens and the outside. But when he was running his routes, he was in the slot. And every time that they had Avery Williams lined up on him, CeeDee Lamb hit one cut, this dude eating dirt.
I think CeeDee Lamb didn't see. He saw a number of green light after that one.
But that was the weirdest looking screen. I have never seen 4 wide receivers on one side of the field before. I was like, what the fuck formation is that?
Once we saw that, I was
like, was that legal? Until I looked at it again, I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that. But yeah, Richie Grant they gonna have to put Richie Grant in that rover spot. Like I said, if Jalen Hawkins can't play, I know they say he limited right now, but if he can't play, Richie Grant going to be in that spot.
Ooh. If I had to choose for offense, I would definitely say anybody in our wide receiver core. They're gonna have to get open somehow. Whether it's doing what we've been doing as far as like Kyle Pitts, lining him up. Yeah, he's gonna get double. They're gonna take him out, but that should open up doors for the other wide receivers. They have to get open. It's not like they haven't been struggling to get open. It's just they're not catching the damn ball at all. That's the thing. I've never seen so many drops ever. Like it's just crazy to me. They need to clean it up. Zacchaeus. I hardly even saw any Tarjay Sharp in the Dallas game. All those guys need to step up and catch the damn ball. Like it's just no excuse. They all need to just get it together. As far as defense goes, nobody's been talking bad about them, but I'm going to talk bad about them now. But the two-headed monsters that we got on that linebacker core, I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. I'm talking about Deion Jones and Foy Lucan. Y'all like one of the best. Y'all like one of the best damn tandems. They need to do better in coverage. They need to do a lot better in coverage. Because there's no way, like, y'all guys are the best. Y'all should have that middle of that field should not be getting attacked like the way it should be.
Right. Hello. Cartier Walker said, remember when Saints fans said that Michael Thomas was better than Julio Jones and Mike Evans?
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes, I do remember that.
I think Keyshawn Johnson forgot he said that too. Because ever since he made that comment a couple years ago, boy, he said nothing about Michael Thomas since, and that's his nephew.
I wouldn't either.
Who's your X Factors, Mike? What you got for the X Factors? These folks over here making MC Hammer jokes about Mike Davis and shit.
I'm just gonna say this. I have absolutely zero. If anything is below zero, I have confidence in that. I have negative 999 confidence in Mike Davis. All right, like I believe, look, just like that, no confidence whatsoever, none whatsoever. So I'm gonna go a little awkward. I'm gonna do a little something. And I think this has to this. Let's gonna give these little Vic fans a hard on by me saying this. Hint. I'll let y'all catch up to that. Falcons got to get a spark in that running game, and I believe that spark is going to have to come from Felipe Franks. You're going to have to use him in those options.
I knew you was going there. I knew you was going there.
I knew you was going to catch it. They need a spark in that running game. That's honestly what they need, because we're not going to have, more than likely, we're not going to have CP. So we're not going to be able to do the traditional runs. And I just have absolute no confidence in Mike. Just look, he's playing like absolute crap. He can't do anything right. He can't catch the ball. He's barely even on everybody talk about, that play where Caleb missed the block, but I saw on the exact same play, this motherfucker look on the left side. This man literally coming on this side, and Mike Davis, he's standing right next to Matt, and Matt getting hit. You looking right, you right there.
Yeah, I saw that
you
play.
Literally right there as a running back. You pulled a Devontae Freeman. Mike Davis is doing absolutely nothing. Okay? So if he's going to give us nothing, we got to at least see who can give us some type of spark in the running game. That's what they need. I honestly believe that the Falcons offensive line is doing a great job run blocking, because we saw it when Gallman got in. They didn't have any issues running the ball when Gallman got in. So at the end of the day, look, the only reason why Mike Davis is really on this team, he still have a job, is because it's going. If they cut him this year, it'll be like $1.5 million that they lose as far as the dead cap, and you just can't afford to do that. So, yeah, he got. I think we got to use Felipe Franks in the running game just to see if he can give us a spark, and the defensive side of the ball. Just duct tape Tyler Davidson ass to the bench. I don't want that motherfucker nowhere near. I don't want him nowhere near. I'm like, this dude, you can tell you suck because your ass still in the game while you getting your ass blown out. Everybody else, Grady, Jared, Marlon Davidson, all of them was on the bench, and your big sorry ass the only one still out there playing. So we already know you trash.
Like he ain't seeing my field no more.
None. The duct tape his ass to the damn. That's it. They duct tape him to the bench. That's it.
Wow. Hey! I guess Pro Football Reference done threw a stat in here that I really didn't care about, but whatever. They said Mike Davis leads the Falcons in rushing broken tackles with 5. I saw 3 of them on one play 2 weeks ago.
All you get is 1 yard, and that's it. You break that one tackle, and then you go for 1 more yard.
He got those broke tackles in that one Carolina game. That was it.
That's the game I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, I don't care about that because he only ran about 88 times for 289 yards and 1 touchdown so far. That's a goal line back, bro. Utilize him as a goal line back, please.
That's it.
He said, "Gorilla glue Tyler Davidson to the bench." Bruh, I cancel his flight ticket. Like, hey, I'm gonna send your ass to Albuquerque, New Mexico, or some shit like that.
You gonna send him to Albuquerque?
Boy, we gonna send your ass to the Georgia Force football team if they still exist.
I was about to say, you know damn well they don't exist. Come on, man.
Exactly. Just that they exist just as much as how good he is on the field.
Hey, throw them questions in there, man. It's the Q&A section. Y'all throw them questions in there, man.
We just gonna keep cracking jokes until y'all got some damn questions. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Gallman. Like I said, the way Gallman was running, he kind of reminded me of Tevin Coleman, just one cut and go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Cordero Patterson does too. He's one cut and go. Like I said, Mike Davis is trying to pinball his way through. I don't know if y'all remember when y'all used to have them, where y'all used to be in school and be on the computer. They used to have that Space Cadet pinball game.
Oh my God, bro.
That's Mike Davis right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Boy.
I got a question for everybody on this panel and even in the chat.
What's up?
What's one thing y'all fear about New England right now? Because I believe they're like number 2 in defense from the last time I've seen. Even with the players that they have. Like, is there anybody, like, it could be anything. Like, their corners, is there anybody that's like, damn, like, stay away?
Their physicality. That's it.
That's it.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is their physicality because for whatever reason, it seems like our Falcons don't play with the same intensity every game. Like if they would have came into that Dallas game with the same intensity that they came into that New Orleans game with, it would have been a different game. I feel like the Falcons don't play with the same intensity. And I talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's like we play up and down to our opponents. We don't, we play up for certain teams. And then sometimes we kind of sleepwalk into games. And I feel like that's kind of what happened last week. It's like you have to play with that same intensity. I don't care if you got to go into every game thinking that the team you playing is the Saints, but you got to come to every game with that same intensity. Like you can't come in, sleepwalk into games thinking, okay, we're gonna be able to just, they'll be afraid of us because we just beat the Saints. Like every game, respect your opponent. Like it don't matter who you playing, you got to come in there with that same intensity, and you have to have a certain standard. And that's what me, Mike, we've been talking about, creating a winning culture. KStylzz, certain teams, what you're gonna get out of them. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they're a physical team. The Baltimore Ravens, they're a physical team. Like that's their brand, and that's what I want the Falcons to become. Is like one of those teams that other teams fear. That you have that standard that when you play the Falcons, it's gonna be a physical game, and that's what the Patriots have. Every team knows when they go into New England to Foxborough, you're gonna get your nose bloody. When people play the Falcons, when teams play the Falcons, they don't come into our building fearing us like, oh man, it's gonna be a physical game. KStylzz said this a couple weeks ago. We've been the get right team. Every team come to Atlanta and be like, oh, this is the game that I'm gonna get a sack. I haven't got a sack all season. We play Atlanta next week. We're gonna be able to walk over them. That's how teams have thought about us for the last couple years. We have to change that mentality to be one of those teams that teams actually fear us. That when we play the Falcons, we might not beat them, but we're going to come in walking, we're going to go out limping. Like, that's just how we got to approach it. And when I think of teams like the Steelers, the Ravens, the Patriots, I think about teams that have that physical standard, that when you go play them, you know what they're about. I don't care who's coaching that team. When you see that yellow and black, when you see that purple and black, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a physical defense. You're going to get a team that's going to run the football. And like I said, you're going to get your nose bloody, point blank in the period. Even if you win the game, there's going to be some casualties in that game. And that's what I feel like. People don't fear us like that. They don't look at the Falcons in that way. But we have to change that, like, to make teams actually fear us. Until we do that, teams going to continue to walk over us. So we got to continue to build that culture. And I believe Dean Pease and Arthur Smith are changing that culture as we speak. And that's why we're seeing the turnover in the players. Because a lot of the players, when you've been instilled to play a certain type of way and be like a soft team, it takes time to get used to this is how we do things now. And that's what they're doing. They're slowly but surely changing the culture of the team, that we're no longer this soft team that's just going to throw the ball every play. We're going to be a team that's going to push other teams around, and we're going to be the bullies. The Falcons are not known as the bullies. We've been the team that's been getting picked on. We got to learn how to change that narrative, man, and be that team. Like I said, football is a physical sport. You got to be a team that's going to intimidate other teams, period. Football is a sport where you got to intimidate. It's a reason. Right. Like, you got to toe that line. And that's why I talk about having those players. We talked about this when we had Wiz on, talking about Dallas. Dallas will go out and get players, or we say convicts, whatever you want to say. They'll go get a player that's on edgy, that's going to toe the line, that may even go over the edge sometimes. But sometimes that's what you need. You need some of them players that at times they're going to go over the edge because other teams fear that, period. You might get a flag or whatever, but at some point you got to set a tone. And that tone got to be, you can't just come across the middle. You're not just going to run the football all day. You're not going to just push us around. You got to go out there and make those guys feel that, inflict pain, and initiate fear. If teams don't fear you, you're going to get walked over. And that's what we've been seeing. Carolina came in our building and pretty much ran through us. Is that simple?
Hey, you see this comment right here? I read it. It's very interesting that I didn't even think about. So y'all notice every game that we dropped easy picks, we lost. Buccaneers, Fabian Monroe, Washington, Eric Harris, and Deron Harmon. Panthers, Cowboys, Eric Harris.
Right, and they're in the right spots to make the play. They just don't come down with the ball.
Do you see the common theme of that right there? All the veterans dropping picks.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are carving up Fabian Monroe. Like, to me, he has his games. I will say that. He will have his games where he does pretty decent. I think the real reason why I like him so much because he's more physical. Like, we always had like a number 2 corner that was always super penalized. I'm gonna throw out one, the obvious one. Robert Alford was always that penalized one. was never really that physical. He was just that speed guy. But Fabian is more physical. He's excellent at tackling. I mean, hell, he's probably one of our best tackling corners besides AJ Terrell. I'm gonna be real honest with you, but I just like his physicality. Yeah, he has his games, and I know there's some calls that would be like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I think he played that very well, but you know the refs call whatever they want to call. But I think Fabian is a lot more physical than what a lot of people think.
And hey, look, I'm about to say as bad as that sounds, can't nobody get no worse as a Falcons number 2 corner than Jason Webster. If you real Falcon fans and you remember that, Fabian Monroe was doing all right. I'm just gonna say that.
I can say one, but I think he was a slot. But I think at one point he was our number 2. I hate this damn name. Christopher Owens.
All right, let's hold on.
No.
No.
I like how y'all both said nope on the same cue.
Nope.
He's like, no, we ain't going down memory lane, not tonight.
Nope. Not that one. He disgraced the number 21.
Owens? Oh my lordy.
He disgraced the number 21, bro. Everybody was mad at him after that. Well, like, come on now.
Brent Grimes went down. It's like, damn, who our next corner? Christopher Owens. It's like, oh my God, this dude can't even cover a damn fly.
Well, like nobody was gonna call you Chris because your game didn't say Chris. Your game said Christopher, and then we just gonna know that right now.
It was awful, man. I'm sorry.
But let's see. Oh yeah, we got folks saying Jason Webster was ass. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, Markeith Miller said, "Okay, do you guys feel like the Falcons should have made a couple trades despite the salary cap problem?"
No.
Hell no.
We ain't had no money to make no type of trades.
There's a repercussion. You actually can get fined if you do stuff like that. You can't just like ignore that. That's not how it works, okay, people? That's not how it works. You can actually get in trouble. Penalties. Teams could get penalized for not getting under or violating the salary cap. Like this is a real thing. That almost happened to the Saints, where they barely got under the salary cap, and they could have got a huge fine. Like the teams actually can get fined if they don't get under the salary. Get over above the salary cap. Like you have to. That's a must.
Yeah, that's loss of draft picks too. So
draft pick fines. That's a real thing, people.
Then what about Chris Houston?
I don't really remember him that much, man.
He was kind of up and on. It was like he was like
dreads, right? He had dreads and he cut his hair, and when he went to the Lions, I think.
Yeah. He had maybe one decent year, and everything else was like I said, he wasn't Jason Webster bad. I'm just gonna say that. So we just gonna keep that there.
Right. Somebody said Desmond Southward. Yeah, that was one of Dan Quinn's boys that he picked up.
Yeah, was it Dan? Was it? I think that was Mike Smith.
I think
Mike Smith.
Oh, that was one of the Mike Smith guys. Yeah, that was one of. Yeah, I think that was a couple years before Dan Quinn. Let's see. Oh no, Markeith, you good. You good. That's the stuff a lot of people don't know. Like you can't. This ain't baseball. Baseball, you can do whatever the hell you want when it comes to salary cap. There ain't no penalties. Like football is a hard cap league. That's why they always say the guys that are running the books in the NFL gotta know how to run these books, know how to manage these salaries. Because if you don't, and you always in salary cap hell, you can never build your team. But then you look at teams like Jacksonville, who's always top 3 in salary cap, and they can never win shit.
Yeah, they don't really be spending their money like that.
Yeah.
And then most of their good players. So, like, y'all remember, Jaguars only had that one damn year, and look what happened to the team.
Saxonville was gone after a year, boy.
Yeah, they traded everybody.
They traded everybody. They said Blake Bortles couldn't throw outside of a barn. We need to get rid of everybody.
Yep, they need to get rid of everybody. Calais Campbell left. They had a bunch of they had a real stacked team, but they had to go. I think they lost. I think they really lost.
AJ Bouye. It was AJ Bouye. It was Jalen Ramsey. He left about the year after.
Yeah.
What really
hurt them the most was he was the heart and soul of that damn team. That linebacker.
Tevin Smith.
Yes. Oh man,
Tevin
that was
Smith.
Their heart and soul.
Tevin Smith.
It was him and what's my other guy? Palunsley.
Oh, Paul Puzluzny.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy how people just walk away from football.
Yeah. Let's see. How Triple G ain't shit, but he's like, how many tackles would Eric Harris miss on Thursday?
Oh, don't do it like that.
Don't do it like that. Oh no, man! You better not miss no tackles. It better say 0 on there. Man, like you said, you miss tackles against this team, they gonna make your ass pay for it.
Yeah, look at this one. Alpha was good, but he hold a lot because he wasn't physical.
He wasn't physical, and he didn't trust it. Like I said, he didn't trust his own skill set. He panicked. He panicked. Like I said, when he saw somebody that could run just as fast as him, he started panicking. And that's why all the holes started coming in. Because when Trufant went down that Super Bowl year, Robert Alford actually had one of the best years of his career.
And he was alone too. Damn, can you imagine if we had Trufant?
Worst years all in 1 year.
Yeah, because he was getting a whole bunch of holding calls, but he was the best corner we had that year.
Yep,
which is weird as hell. Oh,
he was
Lord.
just a risk taker at the end of the day, KStylzz. I mean,
somebody said Mr.
He was a big playmaker. Robert Alford, yeah, he held and stuff like that, but he put me in the mind of Marcus Peters, like that plays for the Ravens. That's who he reminds me of.
Yeah,
because he gets a lot of like pass interference and stuff like that, but he's a guy that'll jump routes and take risky chances, and that's why he comes away with pick sixes and stuff like that. So that's what Robert Alford reminds me of, like a poor man's Marcus Peters, because a lot of people talk about Marcus Peters' interceptions and like he's a big playmaker, but he's a player that gets penalized a lot because he holds and he takes risks. He gets beat a lot on double moves and stuff like that because he's just a risk taker.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like Trevon Diggs a little bit, don't it?
Exactly.
Except he got his pick against us, so hey, whatever. I'm about to say we might well go ahead and wind it on down. I need to go take this damn medicine my damn self. Go ahead and start winding it down. Like I said, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in for the heavy hitters tonight. You got the 4 heavy hitters this time, and you got J-Rock, the Lord of the Discord, as well. So you got a full AFN show tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So y'all want to go ahead and get y'all closing thoughts out. Let anybody start that off.
I'll start it off. Shouts out to Noah for that picture. I ain't gonna let that one go. I'm on the phone with my artist right now. So in the next couple of weeks, maybe months. Matter of fact, it's gonna be a Christmas gift for y'all. By Christmas time, that picture should be up. It should be on the media. It should be everywhere. Discord, YouTube, Twitch. Mike's eyes is gonna be on the billboard soon.
Oh Lord.
But shouts out to everybody that tuned in. I know we had like 160 people. Shouts out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitch. We're 3 away from having the affiliate for AFN on Twitch. So make sure y'all follow. I will drop that link, and also follow us on the Discord. We be talking. Well, I know I'll be in there sometimes. There's some other people that's all across the world. There's Falcon fans all over the world.
Oh, good
AFN
time.
fans all over. We don't have
I can't keep up.
They be on talking 24 hours. So y'all might join the fun. We talk about games, sports, football, basketball, anything. We talk about life. Just come join, come vibe with us. That's it. And of course, y'all can follow me on Twitch, my gaming channel. I'm back in the woodworks of streaming again. So feel free to stop by and say hello. That's all I got. Let's get into that super chat though.
Oh man, we got $4.99 super chat by Calvin Gowdy. Say, if I'm Arthur Blank, I'm on the phone trying to get Earl Thomas. I don't care what he's going through right now. Get that intelligent thumper. I don't think I want his wife with that piece that she got.
Done did.
The wife come in. You saw the stuff that he was going down with in Seattle. You think you want him in Atlanta doing that stuff?
I'm good on that.
boy, his wife gonna come with a Ruger in practice. Talk about, hey, I saw your snap. You hanging around Magic City. You threatening to shoot the goddamn place up, boy. But we can't keep getting retreads though, man. We got to get these young guys experience. Like, I know we love the nostalgia act of Earl Thomas and what he does, but when you got young safeties like Hawkins and Richie Grant and stuff like that, like bringing in an Earl Thomas is not gonna do nothing but kind of stunt them from getting their playing time. So I kind of disagree on that. But go ahead, Ju. Well, go and give him your final take on that, man. Your final take of the night.
Yeah. Well, for the Earl Thomas thing, I'm good on that. I'll keep Eric Harris. I'm good with Eric Harris, man. I'm good on the Earl Thomas. We seen when Richard Sherman tried to come back just off the couch, got hurt. He's playing with the Bucs, so I'm good. I'm good on the old Legion of Boom guys at this point. I'm done with the old veteran, injured players. We good on that. But
exactly.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm not too sure how far we are on AFN from 2,000, but help us get to 2,000.
Yeah, 2K. Yeah, that's the next milestone.
I think I'm almost at 1,500. So y'all continue to just hit that like and subscribe button over on Jew Talk Sports as well. 6-Man, KStylzz, AskMADMIKE Sports. We appreciate you guys. And I'm looking forward to this game on Thursday. I'm really looking forward to see if this team is going to bounce back. I really believe that we will be able to win this Thursday. I think a lot of people, what they're not paying attention to is Dean Pease going up against a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones. I expect the Patriots to come out and run the football. But if we come out and play the way we played against the Saints, physical, and even against Dallas, we did a pretty good job against Dallas of stopping the run. They ate us up as far as the secondary with their wide receivers, but we were pretty stout in the run game, as far as stopping the run. So if you stop the run in this game and make Mac Jones beat you, I'm going to live with that. If Mac Jones beats me in this game, if a rookie quarterback comes out and beats a Dean Pease-led defense, I'm going to walk to the middle of the field, shake your hand, and say, you got a hell of a young player over there. But at the end of the day, put this game in Mac Jones' hands. I don't believe in rookie quarterbacks. I don't believe in them. I don't care who you are. I don't believe in rookie quarterbacks. So I'm rolling with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. I think Mac Jones has a chance to be one of the better young quarterbacks in the game, but he's still a rookie at the end of the day. And I think that Dean Pease is going to show a lot of exotic things to try to confuse the young quarterback. So I definitely think in this game, we're kind of overlooking that Mac Jones, yes, he's playing well, but he's still a rookie. So at the end of the day, we know that rookies have highs and they have lows. And that's what we're dealing with here in Atlanta with a lot of these young guys, Richie Grant, Avery Williams. It's the same thing goes for Mac Jones. He's still a rookie at the end of the day. He's still learning the game. So at the end of the day, I think in this game, you may see an interception in this game, especially if we have a guy like Jalen Hawkins or Richie Grant playing in this game. I could really see Mac Jones turning the ball over in this game, especially if we come out and we stop the run. So that'll be the number one thing. If I'm Dean Pease, I'm preaching stop the run. That's our first objective in this game. Make Mac Jones beat you. If Mac Jones can beat you with those wide receivers that he have, we talk about our wide receivers, but the Patriots wide receivers are not much better. They don't have a legitimate number one receiver over there. They have Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, I believe his name is. I think Jonnu Smith is hurt. So they don't have, they have a lot. Jacoby Myers. They have a lot of guys that are 3rd, 4th round picks, 5th round picks. So they're banged up as well, and they don't have great wide receivers either. So in this game, it's going to be about the defense and about stopping the run. We do that, I think that the Falcons can pull out a victory come Thursday.
Okay. Well, like I said, we definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go next. I'm definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all continue to support everybody. Like I said, Mad Mike Sports, Jew Talk Sports, your boy 6-Man KStylzz. I've been hitting the rut on subscribers, but y'all still been watching. So we definitely appreciate people showing some love. But I always tell the folks, you ain't got to ghost watch. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get on the road to 600. I got about 85 more to go. But we're going to get there. But main thing I say is, and like I said, and I know this is the first show I done did in about a week. Only thing I just say to the people, man, like I said, y'all just stay on top of your health, man. Don't wait till it's too late to find out something's wrong. So definitely, like I said, if you ain't did the yearly checkup things, anything like that, I advise people to go ahead and do it. Because look, I was about to say, you would rather know what's going on than you, instead of waiting till it's too late to know what's going on there, because you might not get a second chance to get that corrected. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I'm getting there. Like I said, once I get my energy back up and stuff like that, y'all really gonna catch fire around here. I'm just gonna let you know.
Believe it.
Yeah. But let's say after the 30th, we probably might do like a post game thing on Friday or something. But I know I ain't gonna be able to do no post game after the game. Yeah, I gotta go work. I gotta go work that next morning. I can't afford to do no damn post. I might not. I'm trying to contemplate if I'm gonna do the 6-man convo Thursday if the game is gonna start at 7:30. If I don't do it, like I said, you just gonna get kind of like an expectation video from me that day. So like I said, I don't want to rush through no stream just to get to a game. That ain't what y'all come to see. But definitely, like I said, appreciate it, Brandon. Yeah, like I said, just take care of yourselves, man. Like I said, do whatever you got to do to try to live as long as you want to live. And that's all I got to say on that, man. We're going to give it to the closer. Bad Mike.
Congratulations, Cartier Walker.
Oh, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Oh, absolutely.
Congrats, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, man.
Look, I'll just say this. As fans, we have power to really make a break. Whether it's stuff that you like, you have the power to make a break, or at least let a lot of people know, especially if you hold a certain level of influence. You hold a certain level of influence, and you know that this is some bullshit. You know, we know, they know it's some bullshit. You know that it's bull. Don't be afraid. Call me out. Called you out. Call us all out. Don't be afraid. Because one of the reasons why Falcons Twitter and Falcons media is so toxic is because we don't hold a lot of these content creators responsible for what they say. We just, all right. Look, I'm gonna let you just talk and say whatever. I'm one of these people that believes if you're a content creator and you have a certain amount of influence, your ass need to be called out. You need to hold it's an obligation. It's an obligation to get things right. It's an obligation for you to lead people the right way. Lead people the right way. Don't just bash a player because you just tired of seeing them. Don't just bash the coach because you tired of seeing them and you won't change. And you just so fixated on your narrative. Let's lead the people the right way. Let's look when people come to us with questions. Give them the proper information and not some shit that you're just trying to make up because you want it to take off. I want Arthur Smith gone because I don't like him. I want Arthur Smith gone because he told me off in the press conference. Like, come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, fans, we have that power to put the people who are really doing things the right way, who are really positive, all right, and mean well. We have the power to really make these people, put these guys in the forefront, whether it's me, whether it's J-Rock, whether it's whomever. Let's do that as fans. Let's speak up for the people that's doing things the right way. Let's speak up for the people that's really, and for a fact, they got some fire-ass content, and look, they need to be seen. That's what we need to stop. Stop promoting the bullshit that y'all know is garbage. Y'all know they're not talking the truth, and they're just making up stuff just to be making up stuff because they need clicks. Let's reward the people who are really doing great jobs. And that's all I got to say, bro. Let's reward people who are really doing a great job. And not because we like them or he's my best friend or she's my best friend. Reward the people who are really doing great things. And that's all I got to say about that, man.
Man. But shouts out to Carter Walker for this. He was talking about thanks everyone. Love y'all. I know it's football, but that shit makes us come together from all over. We all we got.
Yes, sir. Congratulations on that. That's gotta be
special. That's good. That's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, enjoy it, man. Because these kids, they need their fathers in their lives, and that's one of the problems, especially in our Black community that we face is a lot of kids without their fathers. So,
absolutely.
So congratulations, man. And like I said, I know you gonna do the damn thing with your son. So we always got hope for the fathers. Because the fathers don't get no love like that.
You got that.
So,
you're right about that.
I got one final thing I want to say, and then I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the night.
What you got for us?
That man Noah has lost his goddamn mind.
Oh my
Noah,
God.
go ahead. If possible, can you go ahead and expose the link to everybody in the chat? And the next time AFN goes on live, if y'all have seen it, I'm hoping he'll drop the photo and the link. But this man is so damn quick. Look at Mike. Mike's like, God damn. Mike turned into a gift, y'all. Already. A whole gift. Do y'all want to see it? Let me know in the chat.
Oh Lord.
A whole gift.
Oh boy.
Thanks to Noah. Everybody shouts out to Noah for that one.
Oh boy.
He done got the job.
See?
Me and you gonna have a private talk, sir, because you got it done. Go ahead and hold the link. Drop the link.
Drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the. He said, "Oh, he don't know how to drop it on his side."
It's all good. I'll do you a favor. Hold on. Give me one moment here. Noah done lost his damn.
But Cartier said he got 5 kids. I like, yeah, you got a basketball squad over there, bro. But still, congratulations. But still, that's what good fathers do. Oh Lord, what the hell you about to? What? I'm to see what the hell you about to have us doing.
Put this bigger. All right, y'all. Y'all want to see this?
Go ahead, put you already said something about it. Might as well go ahead and show.
All right, feature your eyes. This is Noah. Noah's real quick with this. Come on, Mike. I know you want to see this. Here go the gift, y'all. Y'all done, look, he done.
That's that. Boy, that's that.
That's it. That is it.
That's it right there. That's that look.
That's all it takes. That's all I wanted. That's it. That's
that.
It.
Look, that's that. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about? Look,
yeah, exactly.
The fuck is you talking about?
Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do probably before, probably when the show ends, I'm definitely gonna put that in the Discord. So if y'all in the Discord, that's gonna be in there. That's gonna be the new gift for the AFN channel.
Hey, look, that's gonna be the look he give every time Mike Davis runs the ball for 1 yard or less. That's gonna be the look every time you see Tyler Davis and get pushed back 3 yards.
When he on the field, he'll be like, "Oh, they done messed up now. They done messed up."
He said, "Try it again, Marasaka."
Oh man!
Hey, look what Noah said. He said, "Mike, you can get me back tomorrow."
Oh Lord, Mike vindictive like that, boy. He'll get your ass. You ain't gonna know when it's gonna happen, but he'll get you. You see that look?
I think you can save it now, Mike. You can actually put that on Twitter.
Oh my goodness, man! Oh,
hashtag Mad Mike Sports, hashtag AFN thing. This was good. That was fun.
Well, I'm gonna say that because I might use that too. I might use that too.
Oh goodness!
You said you about to use it?
I might use that. I might use it. I don't know yet.
Shoot, we got 2 now. We got 2 in the bag. Who gonna make that 3rd one?
But we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the night. Like I said, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, be on the lookout tomorrow for Noah Tyndale's Wednesday nights. Y'all make sure y'all, what is it, 10:30? But yeah, 10:30. Y'all make sure y'all go in to show him some love on AFN. Wednesdays 10:30 for his show. Like I said, I don't know if I might do the 6-man convo this week because I ain't finna rush through no show, but we'll see. But here at AFN, you know what we always say?
Uh-oh.
What's up? Oh, I thought you done caught something.
No. I'm going off. What you about to say? Because I already know what you about to say.
Oh no. I was about to say we AFN here. We ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't got to go home.
But you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Deuces. Yeah. The hell was that?